against
go for the best
ZD, because it's like you got to go for your best. Yeah, you got to for your finest tactic. But even then, I think this is a really bad matchup for Banjo.
Banjo is one of those characters where he's just lacking that extra little bit of spice.
Yeah.
He can play neutral really well with the best of them, but when he gets a hit, he's going to get 1 or 2 strings in a row that might rack you up to 30 or 40. When ZD gets a hit, just go ahead and pack your bags and head home because the match might be over right there.
That's right, and I mean, Naytro now pulling out the Banjo here against ZD. ZD knows better. He's just going to play from a distance, try to see if he can get some extra blasters, just get a slight lead so he can keep that a workable lead throughout the game. You don't want to get caught by a lot of this stuff because, yeah, Naytro is going to be using some of this like good zoning tools, right? You have a good encompassing nair, plus a couple projectiles to boot. So there are some things. I need to see ZD play around these projectiles and see where the reflector plays into it.
They both got dragged down in that little interaction. That was hilarious. But we've already seen a couple times, though, what Naytro's going to try to do here is that he's going to say, ZD, this is a no-fly zone. Only Kazooie's the one with wings. You try to jump in on Banjo, he's going to get that retreating neutral layer, and it is so difficult to challenge that without a big disjoint. Ooh. Speaking of big disjoints right there, though.
I mean, yeah, the intangibility on that side B might just be a godsend here for Naytro, and he's going to have to keep that card close to the chest if you want to rely on it, because again, you only have 5 per stock, and that is a recovery tool here, as we can see. But he passed through and actually used the explosion of the grenade while he's invincible from the side B. That's crazy.
Let's go, Naytro. That was really sick. Offstage, we're going to get the forward air. No, barely missing. ZD going to make him pay for it, though, but the added weight for Banjo, not quite going to clean up the stock.
Yeah, he's pretty hefty for sure. We definitely, you know, he's eating for 2 right now, so you got to be very, very careful here. The eggs plus the grenade. I mean, Naytro playing around his own tools very effectively. Like he's like using the grenade to send it to center stage and then using it while he's moving with it to give himself some coverage, which is good. But ZD is sort of relentless. Like he's able to use the speed and the like literally the epitome of a fast faller in this game. However, Naytro takes the first stock.
Dash attack too, doing so at these high percentages. It just feels like Naytro's doing really well defensively. And as soon as I say that, he just does something unsafe on shield and gets opened up for
That's
it.
the Naytro right there. Going to get caught by one of those little risky sort of like impatient callouts that he can sometimes be known for.
Yo,
get a spike here.
Do it again?
Yeah, look for it again. But I mean, this time, ZD going to have to be very, very careful there because, I mean, let's be real. You don't want to get caught in that at a higher percent where that's certain death.
For sure. Now just got the gun, going to get the cancel, but can't get too much out of it. The forward air is a useful tool when you're fading it back, but I just feel like as an approach option, not necessarily the best. And yeah. ZD, look at the damage, just bailing all the way out with that up smash. But
a little bit of the snake grenade effect actually coming in for Naytro, giving himself some insurance. ZD now just trying to get past the
barrage of breakfast materials
exactly.
right
there. Okay.
Got to go ahead and respect this character's weight. That's 2 times in a row now where ZD's gone for the Nair up smash a little bit too early.
Absolutely. Going for a like tomahawk down smash. That's the ZD right now. Look for a shine as well. Does get the bunk on the ledge, which means ZD unable to really find the punish there. Was looking for something else in terms of like just a quick get up option.
Forward air actually calling out ZD's jump, and all that was set up by that little down tilt. That move is so good.
Yes.
Like it's like Kazooie is unironically a sword. The character's like completely disjointed. There's no hurt box right there. So when you just poke Kazooie's neck out at that range, it's like, all right, I'm going to claim all this space. I dare you to challenge me.
Right.
I dares you.
And it's interesting with like the positioning too, because you go out and then back, right? So it's like you kind of like poke and then you retreat. You would like retract back. Oh no, not the cluck cluck 9000. I don't want to see this. This is definitely one of those moves that like Naytro, when he's trying to like get those quick mix-ups, he loves to rely on like the weird goofy stuff that you're like, okay, I can't believe I'm getting hit by like 4 of these things. But like ZD, I think he's got the ability to get out of this stuff.
Poking and prodding there, going to go for the back throw for full stage control, but I think that was supposed to be a B-reverse grenade. Yeah. Drag down not working out either. Jeez, that's 2 in a row where Naytro just whiffs, and he's been taking full control of this. He just can't finish it off.
Yeah, he's definitely looking for a lot of grab here, and he knows that like at these mid to high percents. Okay, yep, there it is. He goes for yep. That's the. He's trying to get the KFC, baby.
2-piece, but can't find the biscuit, unfortunately.
That's okay. You know, those biscuits aren't that great anyway. Let's go. We've got the grenade in hand. ZD going to have to shield that one out and gets in right over the Wonder Wing. Very lucky, but looks for a roll out of the platform. Obviously, the neutral get up there out of the lack of tech from Naytro saves his bacon and eggs.
I'm really digging the grenade usage out of that as Wonder Wing. It just makes it safe, and he actually just jumps fully back and lets the forward air rip.
That's like three stocks with forward air.
I know. Every single time it just just got a read on ZD's jump habits, it feels like.
Yeah, and ZD has been jumping a lot. He's feeling confident because it's Banjo, right? And it's like you can't always just jump in this character's face. He does have those like big retreating callouts, like the right hook right in your face, like definitely, you know, block this overhead sort of energy. Like
100%.
It definitely feels like Naytro feeling himself in this one. ZD gonna have to claw this one back because we're still in best of 3.
And ZD actually, I think he got 5th at the pre-local last night. So he was playing fairly well.
Yeah.
So this would be a big upset if Naytro was able to take it over him. But, I mean, this character on Final D is a problem. This is runaway Fox territory. If you want to go ahead and camp it out, ZD is more than happy to oblige.
Yeah, and I think if ZD does win this one, which is likely because we're on FD, one of Fox's best stages, if not the best stage, arguably.
Do it again?
Do it again?
Do it again?
Do it again.
Rinse and repeat. All right, there we go.
Yeah, good mix up there with the horizontal up B, going to be able to get that. But yeah, taking even-ish percents now. I mean, still, ZD able to get that back very quickly and then some, right?
Yeah, that's the problem, is that a lot of Banjo's moves just don't do a ton of damage. So like he had full control so long, and then it's like, oh yeah, each of these does like 8.
Yeah, but you know, that was sort of like the Febreze move, right? To like refreshen up your other moves and keep your things from getting stale. So now gives you an opportunity, calling out yet again with that forward air. I mean, Naytro's just letting him fly.
Yeah, he is out here swinging, and so far very successful. But the Mistech actually is so smart. He gets the slide off DI, and ZD can't get his Nair up smash.
No way. ZD getting caught by all of this stuff. The egg into the forward air, and now Naytro seems to be finding his mark more often. Still, this time ZD does take the first stock.
You know what's nuts? We were both like talking about how crazy Naytro's playing, and ZD actually had the percent lead. Like, again, it just shows you how little some of these interactions get for Naytro. He's able to take damage and stage control. He just can't convert it into like heaps of percentage.
That is true, and unfortunately, like, yeah, he has a lot of kill power, but like, yeah, if you're not able to get that high percent, even on Fox, like, you're gonna need a little bit more to seal the deal. And right now, ZD doing a great job of getting extra credit here on the board, almost 100% on Naytro, and we're very close to a oh my god, we didn't go for the lock. He actually went for the roll out, and still Naytro escapes certain death.
Back throw will claim the stock here, but solid percent. Naytro got to go ahead and make something special happen here, but instead, the errant air dodge into the easy punish for ZD. Full stock lead.
Correct, and now Naytro getting caught in the locks. Here we are, more damage does again, but this time finds the option in the tech roll in. ZD is not letting Naytro find any of these iframe escapes. Finally, we're bursting out with a grenade.
One advantage state, 70%.
Yep.
Insane.
Certainly not happening for Banjo right now, unfortunately.
Get him out of here, though? Are we going to get the full bailout on Kazooie? I understand, like, the second that you see ZD going low, definitely go ahead and pull that back. But I think that was 100% the correct call from Naytro. Let her rip after that happens to you.
Exactly, right? Okay, ended up blowing up the grenade, so now has to side B back to ledge. That's one. Now we're going to shield that and manages to turn on F smash, and yeah, ZD caught kind of panicking after he knew that he was going to get punished, but it was a delay.
I think, to be honest, in that spot, there's so much lag on like Fox up smash. ZD might have just been like, I have to pick a crazy option right here, and it just got called out.
Yeah, that's also true. B reverse is coming in right now for Naytro, but yeah, the down air, we tried to go for a little bit of a different call out right now, something that we haven't seen before, but ZD, no sir, not even the first time is it going to work.
You talked about it beforehand, how Naytro likes to do these crazy options. He likes to do call outs, he likes to go ahead and fully commit to kill options. Every now and then that works and you look like a god. But occasionally they just hold shield, and it's like, well, yeah, you got that. All right.
One of the most unsafe moves in your kit now is like, congratulations, I could do anything, but you know what? I'm going to settle for up smash.
So into a decisive Game 3 here as Naytro has an opportunity to go ahead and take out his regional rival and make it one heck of an upset here in pools.
I wanted to see the hero on the Switch here, but it is not going to happen. We are going to see Banjo from start to finish. We're taking it to Town and City, a longer stage, gives ZD more ability to get these blasters, but the projectiles are going to be a little bit more potent for Naytro. However, the extra distance might give ZD more ability to use that reflector where we haven't seen much yet.
Now the immediate up B there. That's an interesting option we haven't seen really Naytro go for. The multiple jumps on Banjo lets you get away with that so easily. It makes it really difficult on a stage like this in particular for ZD to call out your disadvantageous options.
True. Gonna get a Nair to find yourself a way back in, but the multi-hits have actually been working really, really good for Naytro. He's able to beat out some of these things like the long-lasting Nair, and even in the trades, he seems to be winning some of these scrambles.
Oh, he was going for the forward air right there and very nearly caught ZD with it.
Absolutely. Oh, ZD gets, wow, instant right in your face with the shine. Knew that that was going to be the option, and Naytro has showed his hand a little bit much. In disadvantage, that does seem to be a common option for him.
I was so sick, though. Just immediate shine onto the platform. Great recognition by ZD as to what usually happens. But now, this is, I think, the gameplay that we could expect from Naytro. Just be very patient, but a little bit of self-harm right there, drifting into the grenade. Claims the stock.
Yeah, you hate to see it. And then actually gets more damage on his own grenade as well. Unfortunately, this tool might be hurting more than helping right now. And Naytro getting caught by some of the stuff. You don't want to be hit by that down air because that can lead into yet another techable or non-tech situation here. And Naytro cannot let those slide. He's going to get pressured here by the back air. Shield not looking too endangered just yet.
Does get a grab, though. Oh, we are going for the berry, but ZD is no slouch when it comes to mashing.
Right. I always feel like that's such an easy thing to mash out of, too.
It is a weak berry.
Okay, we are going to get the kill off the top with the up smash of all things. Nice little call out on that. I mean, we do know that that's a common thing for Banjos to sometimes do, is use that multi-hit of the up smash that's going to catch any part of the roll when it passes through.
Yeah, definitely a weak scoop, but a solid upward-facing hitbox.
Right.
Does have the grenade. Oh, air dodges through it, though, so just has to go ahead and side B directly to edge. Another re-grab situation, but the multi-hit crosses ZD up.
Yep, avoiding some of those blaster shots, and getting caught by that Sakurai angle sends him so far that like he just kind of fell right into the blast zone and it swallowed him right up. Now ZD yet again, full stock lead, not feeling too afraid of anything that Banjo's cooking right now.
Just the barrage of projectiles, they each deal like a couple percent, and then one air dodge read, and look at what happens to Naytro.
I've seen him do that up tilt. Popping someone up is a DI mix-up where they get in range of your rapid jab, and that's a lot of damage, and ZD has been looking so good this weekend using tools like that and others.
Trying for the illusion now. Now we're getting to that point where he's starting to feel confident in the matchup.
Yep.
It just feels like whenever he's going for these crazy options where it's just like, okay, that's not the optimal play, but if he gets it, though.
Yeah, exactly. And using that grenade is sort of like a snake insurance. Like, oh, okay, I get caught in the multi-hit. Oh, well, here we go.
Slide off tech again from Naytro. He's had that a couple times in a row. I always dig that option against Fox.
That's right, yeah. Falls out of the up air, not too bad. I mean, ZD able to get on the winning side of a lot of these interactions, even though there is some spaghetti. He seems to be benefiting and eating good right now. Naytro going to have to find more sauce on his plate if he's going to be able to take this one.
How does he get up? The double jump into the back air, getting ZD off stage. Cannot intercept with the egg. Down air? Yes, but missing ever so slightly. It felt like Naytro had a read on what ZD was trying to do. Those straight up angles are usually easy to intercept. Right,
and in theory, the thin ledge should give yourself a lot of positioning ability to do that. You should be able to get that a little bit easier, but yeah, you can see down tilt on ledge trying to get something big. Okay, but we are going to get a multi-hit, and that's something. Now forces out the Firefox. Is going to get that good tech, though, and now ZD, back in the fight.
And the back airs are coming out here for ZD. He knows that he just has to play safe. He's got the full stock lead. Just don't give this one up for free. Speaking of giving it up for free, though, the re-grab Naytro in such an awkward spot.
Yo, what a nice thing. I talked about the thin ledge, and there it is yet again, the down smash, poking down, and you're hanging on ledge for a little bit too long, my friend. You are going to get caught by that. ZD going to be taking that one 2-1, although a bit of a sweaty first game there for Naytro.
It just felt like it took a little bit of time for ZD to figure out what Naytro was doing, and really what he was doing was just preemptively anti-airing ZD, and time again you get caught out by it. We saw with the forward air, I think 2 or 3 times.
Right.
We're just like, oh, okay, yeah.
Just like jumping back, hold this, and just going for it. But yeah, but then eventually, I mean, you could see